Yo, it's Trivelli. I'm back, and today I'm giving Dolphin fans my official breakdown of the Miami Dolphins' first preseason game versus the Chicago Bears. So I'm going to tell you guys who I was really impressed with and what I think the Dolphins need to work on if they want to be competing for an AFC East title this season. So if you can, please like, comment, and subscribe so we get this channel out to as many people as possible. Also follow me on Instagram and Twitter so you get my daily notifications for when I'm dropping videos, which is going to be Monday through Friday because I'm never slacking. Now, let's jump into the action.
I'm living life like this. Maybe give a little glimpse, maybe give a little glimpse.
All right, so right off the bat, I'm going to break it down, offense, defense, what I liked, what I didn't like, and let's just jump right into this. So I'm going to start right away with the quarterback play. Everybody is making a big deal about this one bad throw that Tua made over the middle of the field when he was searching for the end zone. He loves to target tight ends in the end zone over the middle of the field, and that is what he did. Unfortunately, he made a bad decision. He made a bad throw. Other than that, he went 8 for 11 for 99 yards. He showed poise. He showed increased accuracy. He showed great decision making, knowing when to get rid of the ball, not taking sacks. I'm just very impressed with what I saw with Tua Tagovailoa. So the haters need to get off his back. Now, even more impressed with Jacoby Brissett, his command of the offense day one. No one probably expected that except for me. I'm a Jacoby Brissett fan. I always thought this guy did not get a fair shot. I know obviously he's not as good as Andrew Luck, but he plays very well wherever he goes. He does what he's asked to do, doesn't make noise outside of the field, and I honestly like Jacoby Brissett. He went 6 for 10, 67 yards and a touchdown, and even the third string Reed Sinnett breaking off like an 18-yard run or something like that, that was really nice, and going 6 for 10. So I like our quarterback situation. If Tua just throws a touchdown next week, no interceptions, all the hate will be gone and we'll be fine. From the rushing side of things, I wasn't really impressed with anybody except for number 26 Savon Ahmed, who was on the team last year and played well as a scat back, and I'm thinking he's doing the same thing again. He went 6 carries for 40 yards, easily led the rest of the Dolphins with a 6.7 average, and in the receiving game, 2 receptions for 31 yards and that touchdown pass from Jacoby Brissett. So I have to say, my offensive MVP of the day was definitely Savon Ahmed. This guy went off. He played really well. He showed why he should be needed as a second or third string running back on this team. Now, as far as the leading rushers go, like Myles Gaskin went 4 carries for 19 yards. Nothing spectacular, but nothing terrible. Again, I wanted to see what Jared Dokes was going to do, and as far as his rushing attempts went, he had a couple of nice 4-yard runs at the beginning, but then he got stacked up behind the line, and on one of his receptions, if he wouldn't have been marked down, he probably would have had one of the best receptions of the day where he got spun around, did not give up, stayed up, and kept going, but they marked him down for a loss. So we're going to look to see what Jared Dokes does next week. Okay, going on to the receivers, guys, I was very impressed with Mack Hollins in his time, that he was able to put up 2 receptions for 20 yards, and I think the first quarter alone. Lynn Bowden also 4 receptions for 47 yards, and of course Mike Gesicki 2 receptions for 56 yards. Waddle wasn't really involved at all in the offense, but he was able to get some kick return experience in there. And the offensive line, guys, they need to be better in the run game. I agree. As far as the passing game, get off their back. They played fine. Look at all the quarterback stats. Besides the interception by Tua, they all played fine. So I think the offensive line got a little bit of unnecessary slack in some of the comments I saw on Twitter and YouTube and stuff like that, but they're fine. Defense, okay, guys, my defensive MVP of the day is Nick Needham. He broke up multiple passes in the same formation in the slot. With receivers breaking to the middle of the field, he was able to close that gap and swat away 2 passes in similar fashion, showing that's what we need from him. He needs to be a great slot corner that can come in and give us great minutes when we need, and I think that he's going to be able to do that and give us the snaps that we need and play very well. So I'm very happy with what I saw from Nick Needham. I'm also happy with what I saw from the upfront D line, even though we weren't full strength, of course, with Phillips not playing and some of our other rotational guys sitting out, but Christian Wilkins got the nod. I'd like to see him play and build upon what he did in the first game. And then another player, Savon Ahmed, who I failed to mention in my last video about the Dolphins defense, I wanted to give him a shout out now. Was able to get 2 tackles and an assist, and he played well as well. So everybody, my final takeaways for this Dolphin preseason game is that they showed that they have incredible depth, even with half of the offense sitting out, they still showed good production, and same thing with the defensive side of things. So I'm really excited to see what this team looks like when players like Xavier Howard, Jalen Waddle, Will Fuller are all back in the mix, and this team is really full strength. So we'll see where they are next week on playing some of these guys. And breaking news as of an hour ago, Preston Williams and Landon Roberts will be off the PUP list, so that's great news for the Dolphins. They're going to get a receiver and a linebacker back in the main rotation. So guys, I actually don't care that the Dolphins lost this game 20-13. If you watch the first half, they absolutely shut the Bears offense down. They did not allow any type of offensive production from neither Dalton or Fields, so I'm very happy there. And then same thing on the offensive side of things, just really dominating the line of scrimmage and able to move the football effectively, whether it was Tua or Brissett. If it wasn't for that interception by Tua, you would have been looking at a 14 to 17 point lead going into halftime, and that's very impressive. So I like what I saw from the Dolphins, guys. I actually think that this could be the year that they put it together, and they might actually contend for an AFC East title. We'll have to see. If you guys agree with my analysis, as always, please like, comment, and subscribe. If you like the music in the background, go ahead and check the link in my description. And as most importantly, guys, have a great day. Peace.
I'm living life like this. Maybe give a little glimpse, maybe give a little glimpse.